I'm sorry, I exceeded the time. I had to pause this because YouTube doesn't allow movies more than 15 minutes. And I also shall tell you how YouTube is hand in hand with the conspirators not being able to go live on YouTube because I was doing so while I was filming the piece of shit like Adi Florin Matei or Lucian Grecu with them drinking beer out in the streets right here at Christian 41. I don't know what number is there because the store that Naya builds and rents the place all over. And before Catalin Borcea with his StarCat Pro Trading Company, his store, there was a filth of a young guy, gypsy, I think, in nature. Why? Because throughout the years 2014 until 2016 or so, he was always coughing right here while I was holding my window open. You know, that deliberate cough. They tied me up to that deliberate cough from my teachership period of time. Can you understand now how all these are going? And I was about to show you Bagiva. I didn't pick him by the color and so on and so forth. And go figure, he's a black cat, and most of you know the associations dumb people are making, or their business if they think they're smart. You know, with black cats and green beautiful eyes. He's quite a fella. And let me tell you of an emotional intelligence that I've never encountered at a cat. Besides my beloved Nessie, my beloved passed away Nessie. I remember for so many years not even being able to play the guitar, not feeling in the mood, like, just standing in front of a computer or helping mother with some paperwork, and in the evening walking my beloved Sonny, my dog, which if I hadn't taken him from some far relatives from Srezhnikov, he would have died there. Okay, I'm straying away from the subject. And while Cleo was nowhere to be found in a period of time, I let this cat in, this white cat with blue eyes. I was calling him some kind of a diminutive of Thor, the movie with what is that actor called? Like Thorini or Buddy. I call most of them Buddy. Hey, Buddy, how are you? And I told him, if you don't get along with Cleo when she's coming back, I'm sorry, but you're out of here, And in one evening, and check this out, because now you understand how all these are going hand in hand with me sitting on some kind of a semi-obscurity inside my own house, afraid of what they have built here, along with my sister's money, and why not taking notice of the surroundings, like that piece of shit, filthy, dirty gypsy with money and nothing else but human filth in their mind, doing this to me, while I stay right there on the bed, placed to that side of the wall, and just like now, like they're watching inside my TV or my laptop, especially after 2017. And they're looking at stuff because I shall say so, because I'm not ashamed of this. While my mother is sleeping into the bedroom at night, and I dwell here all day long, and the cat is about to be gone in the last year or so. I jerk off in some corner of the house. Judge me for that. For what? For being human and having some needs, finding a few moments inside my own house to do that. Like I said, not by choice I am alone today, but by the help of some sick society, and not only. And this fucked up idiot of a gypsy with technology and spreading some kind of a screen all along this wall that you're seeing. Why? Because you could hear some tension entering that wall. All the year 2022. That, and because I like a light and not sleeping in darkness, usually like I was in 2022. And right here in this very bathroom, sometimes I watch like this. Like blind men. Feeling things around. I need to open a faucet or even shave myself. It's without battery. You know? While they were studying me. And how to do me next. Especially the inside in his family. Sitting here since 2006, 7. I don't really remember. And I don't care. A light always opened at nighttime. Sometimes here in the bathroom. And while I hear the Puradelu, I like to call him, you know, the son of that filth of gypsies from this world. Also, while they were having girl guests, because their daughter also had a cat. She moved away from here. I don't know. She got married. I don't care. While their daughter having guests and watching me jerk off in my own bathroom or living room here and having associations. The filth kind of ones. Always stirring me as I find myself in a period of time, and I'm straying away from the subject right now because I ended up in some period of time with some kind of a winter coat placed here. You have no idea how this design probably has been studied by some and what it's at the basement. And some idiot and filth of thinking, religious style, you know, with hell and constructions and so on and so forth. So getting back to, I don't know what I was saying. Okay, so I told him, the white cat with blue eyes, hey, if Cleo's coming back and you do not get along, I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. And it so happened that one night in semi-obscurity, while the cat foot was not placed here, but there in that corner, and Cleo walks right through here. And while she's here, that cat jumps at her throat. And check this out because this is good. Bagheera is some kind of a peace maintaining, you know, situation, just like Nessie was in the past. Well, Nessie, as in, actually we were calling her Footy, as in F, A with the circumflex accent from the French language, Z, Romanian letter, and I, Footy, like in a small kind of thing, you know, in a small kind of thing, you know, fish, living being. She was maintaining some kind of a peace here, you know. And Bagheera, let me tell you something. He was right here. I was right there eating something. Cat food over there in the corner. And while are struggling all three to maintain quite a beautiful atmosphere here in this apartment, this guy jumps at Cleo's neck right here. And Bagheera saves the situation. And what you heard are stupid people, evil people trying to stir me up by making noise and banging the building gate, just like they are still doing and in the past also. So Bagheera is standing right here and he's observing things, you know, and while I struggle to get from there to this side and stop all this situation, Bagheera takes good care of Cleo and jumps at this white cat with blue eyes. Again, this white cat with blue eyes in a certain period of time was climbing here inside this apartment through that window because that's why Nicoletta and her husband is keeping him on a leash. Let me tell you something. I'm glad he's alive and he has a home. Though I think he would be better off outside just like they were letting him. In 2022, a cat coming from that side of the building. Marius Mina, those houses, I don't know. Is kind of related with Cleo. Brother, sister, I don't really know. As I hear words from Marius Mina. His name being Liviu Mobile, Liviu Furniture. The one also threatening me with death. Not having an idea that I'm quite normal. And too normal, too cerebral. You know, that was the problem all these years. I am too cerebral. Why do you think Renata Beatrice Iosifescu has something to suck on? Spiritually thinking and referring to. So, I'm leaving him out on the, the margin of the window. Pervazi, it would be in Romania. And that late at night, I think it was after 10 p.m., Constantin Matei from the 13th apartment is getting out of his apartment right here in the front, in the street, and looks that to confirm for themselves that I let that cat out. And trust me, I was crying inside. And he went back to his apartment and tells his wife, Aurelia, that would be, that yes, he let that cat out. While I was crying inside, because they didn't get along. They didn't get along, you know, all three. Again, that cat also, that white cat with blue eyes, which Nicoleta keeps on leash. Having in mind that I have done some harm to that cat, I don't know, in that period of time while they're trashing my body in the county hospital and that prison of souls. I can even see that filth of their daughter, Georgiana. When I understood she's at some kind of a foreign language sections, English, French, at UPG, University. I don't give a shit, really, and I don't care. As I find myself one time, and not only once, going through that garden from the back of the building, and she comes out of her window saying something like, Bagheera, and I turn my head because she has no business with this cat. Absolutely none. Bagheera, you see, being I. No, I'm not Bagheera. I'm Dorin Constantinescu, and Bagheera is my cat. He's with me. Well, she gives me some kind of filth of a look while going outside the building and having a smoke. Either in the back of the building, either in the front of the building. I am made by both sides. In dirt and human filth. Something like I would take a mental picture of a girl or a lady or a woman, then I would come back here to this apartment and all I do is jerk off. And Nicoleta has the audacity to ask me one time, I think I strayed away from the subject too long, but I shall keep this on. In a period of time, like you're under the impression that they're looking, if you have your curtains wide open during the day, right into this very apartment. And I shall explain stuff like these two towers. I know there's some kind of matching coincidence, like the ones fell in America in that terrorist attack. We're facing that side. This that was not there. That dressing shit. Nicoleta is sitting right there, and with her husband and her daughter. He's looking inside whatever books I might have here. You know, this bed being all the way to the that wall after my sister's intervention with money and that filth of color. Not of my choosing. I had no say in all of these because of over the years, my life is being sabotaged by the Romanian society. I'm sorry. Has the audacity, that filth, I don't even know his name, Nicoleta's husband, to ask me,